So, you're part of this Biggie task force. You guys, go through all this. You end up getting a confession on Tupac. You get a confession on Biggie. What was your reaction or your thoughts when Valletta Wallace, Biggie's mom, ends up dropping the lawsuit against LAPD? Does that rectify the task force? Are you guys happy about it? What are your thoughts when you find out that she dropped the case?
Well, I mean, I wasn't really involved in that aspect of it, but there was no merit for the lawsuit after we did what we did with the task force, other than proving that, or in our minds, proving that LAPD or any other agency was not responsible for Biggie's death.
Um, when you were on the task force, were you one of the people that surveyed Reggie Wright Jr.?
Yes, I was,
Okay.
and
Any interesting
senior.
findings there or no?
I'm sorry.
Any interesting findings during that or no?
It really, the rights were not the subject of the surveillance. We were actually waiting for somebody to come and meet up with Reggie Jr. It wasn't Reggie wasn't the primary focus of our surveillance there. It was another guy that we're hoping would hook up with Jr.
Okay. Um, I want to get your thoughts on this because it's something that's gone pretty mainstream, and it's that these Rampart cops worked either with or without Reggie's knowledge, and they're the ones who killed Biggie. When you hear these kind of conspiracies and these things all these years later, given that you were there, you investigated it, you guys got a confession, do you feel like these conspiracy theories are just never going to end? They're going to continue to go on because people use it for content?
I think that that's 100% correct. It's never going to end. In fact, I read somewhere not too long ago that they believe that Tupac is still alive. So yeah, the conspiracy theories are going to continue for as long as people want to read about them. But I can tell you for a fact, Tupac is not alive.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about um, when you were on the task force, some of the theories that you looked into that just ended up not being plausible?
Is the theories on the Biggie case? Well, I mean, you have to keep an open mind with some of the theories. Again, some of these were Russell Poole's that the LAPD was involved in it. Somebody else had theories that it was Keefe D. Biggie Smalls would go down into South Side area and use South Side for protection, and the murder of Biggie was a result of Biggie's team not paying security monies to Southside, so Southside whacked him for that. There was, you name it, and there was a theory out there for it. But eventually, you get closer to the truth, and you start eliminating some of these theories. So
Yeah, did you feel like, because I know Keefe D in this proffer, pretty much said that Diddy solicited this. Do you believe that to be true, or what do you think?
I believe Orlando Anderson got his ass kicked at the MGM Grand, and he felt very disrespected. And when they saw him on the boulevard, when they saw Suge and Tupac rolling, that was his opportunity, because these guys are from Compton. They, they have no problem doing a drive-by shooting, a walk-up shooting. So no, I don't think that was coming from Biggie, or excuse me, from the East Coast. This was 100% retaliation for Orlando getting beat up in the MGM.
Okay. Did you ever see those Tupac autopsy photos that they took, obviously, once Tupac passed?
I saw them when we went out the initial time. Me and Tim Brennan and Paul Fournier, we saw them at the investigators, the meeting that we had with the investigators.
Okay. Do you feel like those will be made public during the trial, or no?
That's completely up to the attorney that's prosecuting the case. Most cases I've prosecuted, I've investigated, and were prosecuted. The district attorney may just show outlines of the body where bullets were, but I mean it's completely up to the attorney who's prosecuting the case.